Hey everybody, today on King Rouse's Reviews, we're going to take a look at Transformers Age of the Primes, Voyager class, Nexus Prime. Nexus Prime is one of the original 13 primes. Let's check out his box. You can see the front. Right here we have him inside this nice little window opening and everything. You can see the Transformer steps. You see it's for ages 8 and up. The side right here. Just like all the other Age of the Primes boxes, you have some of the 13 primes, and here he is right here, Nexus Prime. Now on the back, as you take a look at the back, right here we have some nice artwork of Nexus Prime. And what you see here is he has his Enigma of Combination, I believe it's called. You have him here in robot mode. See how he's terrifically posed and everything. And then down here you have him in his art mode. And that's just what this shows. And of course, it takes 23 steps to get the man changed from robot to art mode. Then on this side right here, got a nice cool up close pick, Nexus Prime. Now let's talk about Nexus Prime a little bit before we get him opened up. Like I said, this is Transformers Age of the Prime, Nexus Prime. Nexus Prime is one of the original 13 primes in Transformer lore. The first beings created by Primus. So the original 13 were the first beings created by Primus. And he is unique because he represents combination and unity. So he's the first combiner. The very first combiner in Transformers lore that was created. Now, some things about Nexus Prime is, of course, he was the first combiner in Transformers mythology. And Nexus Prime represents teamwork, strength, and strength through unity. Connected to the idea that separate individuals become stronger together while still keeping their own identities. And he's often viewed as a spiritual predecessor to the later combiner teams. So he's like the father of combiners. The father of combiners. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get this big boy up out of the box. Let's get him opened. And liberated. There we go. That right there. Let's close this up. That put back there. And guys, instruction manual. Hopefully I won't really need to look at this too much. Let's put it back there with that. Let's scoot back there. Just chill out. This is what he looks like in the packaging. Once he's out of the box. You got his Enigma combination up there. Some of the weapons and stuff still in plastic. Let me get my little handy dandy pointer tool. Spudger pointer tool. That's it right there, the Enigma combination. And what I like about these new Hasbro boxing compared to the old style is, well, for one, the way that they have him in there now. He's like strapped in there like he's in a psych ward or something like that. Highly restrained. Wouldn't be able to move if he needed to. And what's cool about this is, you go to the store, Walmart, for instance, you find this guy on the shelf. And I've seen people do stuff like this. The other day, I was walking through the toy aisle and I noticed that there were a lot of boxes of toys and stuff that were opened. And what people were doing is they were opening up the packaging and taking them out, taking the action figures out and the weapons and stuff like that, and just discarding the boxes right back on the shelves like nobody could tell what they were doing. Hopefully, them guys get caught because that's not cool. Not cool at all. Let's get this Enigma combination up out of here. Uh, and this is what this looks like. Nice and beautiful. You can see it's like metallic silver, and then it's gold crest inside, and it has some black detail right inside. That's like his symbol or whatnot. Let's see if we can get a better look at that and see it. You can't really tell what that is by looking at it right here. But if you like me and you happen to get one of these guys from Toy Dojo, when you open them up and pull this out, you can take a look at it all you want. Here's the back. It has the 5mm peg right there. Let's set that to the side. Get this junk out the way. Let's finish getting them up out of here. Snip. 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 Some more. Some more. That's it. Let's see. Alright, get them up out of here. There we go. Sit him right here for a second. Just stand right there, homie. While I cut this up out of here. Let's get back something. I don't want you to fall. I'm cutting this up out of here. These are the weapons. Move that. Get all the plastic trash out of the way. Let's get them open. There's weapons and accessories that he comes with. He comes with 2 guns that also act as wings in his alt mode. And he can hold these 2. Bing, 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 fire them. Let's set those to the side right there with the Enigma combination. Now we're going to take a look at Nexus Prime. First things first. Man, this guy feels good. Feels nice and solid. Looks good. It doesn't look like he needs me to do anything to him out of the box. He looks like he's already for the most part. And robot mode, I don't think I need to move anything. Yeah. See the nice sculpt work he has. I like the red and blue and gold. And the black too. It looks really good. Kind of reminds me of another one of our favorite Transformers. Real good. Feels real good. Mm. Now the head sculpt is really good. Let's get a closer look on that. The red helmet, the gold visor, and the silver mouthpiece. Let's check out his articulation. The head moves side to side. You get down something like that, and you get up a little bit. So he can do this, and he kind of can give a little confused look. You know, turn his head to the side a little bit. See that? Let's check it out. Up a little, down, side, side, all the way around. Confused look. Confucius says, let's see, his arms go up like that. They can rotate around like that. You have a bicep swivel. You have a 90-degree elbow bend. Let's see what them wrists do. Do they do anything? And you have wrist swivel. It doesn't look like they turn too much. You can turn them from there to about right here. He has waist rotation. He has the ability to do the splits and drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. He has the ability to kick all the way up like that. And he has a 90-degree knee bend. So he can kind of get in that Karate Kid stance a little. Daniel-san. Yes, sir, Mr. Miyagi. All right, moving down further. He has ankle bend all the way to there. And his toes get tilt all the way down there. And that's about it. So with all that articulation, you know, in some pretty cool poses. Let's see this. Get his weapons on. Hold that pose. And here you go, broski. What you want to do? What you want to do? Who won it with lean? Bat, 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 bat. Huh. Let's see. Where does this enigma combination go? Does it go right here? Well, maybe not, but he could definitely hold it. First look impressions, everybody. First impressions and looks. Let's see. Where does that go? I don't know. Let's look at the box for a second. See if it gives us any ideas of where it goes. Instructions, maybe. I didn't want to pull these out, but I don't like using these. Okay. Looks like this thing might only be useful in his alt mode. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to do some size comparisons with some of his brethren. Here he is with Amalgamus Prime. Let's see how these guys look together. That's Amalgamus Prime. Here he is with Megatronus Prime, the Fallen. Here he is with Little Solus Prime. And here he is with my Cronus Prime. Aren't they some cool cats? All right. We'll save the rest of them for the grand finale. All right. Let's mess around with him now. Okay, now I think he transforms just like Silverbolt. So bear with me. Alrighty, so first things I'm gonna do is that. Open like that. Looks like it goes like that. Hold on. How do these go? Man, oh man. Gotta love it. There we go. I don't know. I'll figure it out. That spins around like that. Okay, hold on. Not quite like that. All right. Let's see. If I was a betting man, let's open up the instructions. I'm not gonna sit here and make a fool of myself. Okay. Looks like he goes that. Okay. So we got that so far. We go like that. This. Right. Goes like that. 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 Oh, so far like that. Let's see if I can finish it from here. As the feet come down. Supposed to be down there. We'll get to that part in a second. Let's figure this out. Okay. This twist or something. Okay. First of all, I got it the wrong way. It's supposed to be like that. Oh, okay. All right. I see. I see. There we go. Man, it took a long time for me to figure out. There we go. Let's get this on par. That's properly. There we go. These fists turned around the right way. These attach right into here. Just like that. Good. Right there. It's a tight fit. Goodness. There we go. It's like a virgin. All right. And then the combination goes right there. Let me look at the instructions to make sure I got it right. All right. Yep. So far, so good. All right. And here we have Nexus Prime and his alt mode. Mm. Um, it doesn't transform like Silverbolt. Not ex- well, no, it definitely doesn't. Maybe to his combiner mode, but not like vehicle mode. But nevertheless, we got him. That's all that matters. And this is some type of Cybertronian spacecraft. And here we go. Got the wings, the blue and red, with the black guns. You can probably put some what are those ammos called? Uh, they come with like Mega Supreme and stuff. I forgot the fire, the blaster bits or whatever. You got the gold cockpit, the blue up here, the gold emblem. Well, you see all of this. You got the red, blue, black, gold. It's tight and gray. It's pretty sturdy. Um, I don't really like the way you can see his legs and stuff like this when you flip it over. Not, I don't know. I don't know. The head underneath does remind me of Silverbolt when he's in his airplane mode, though. But with the landing gear that comes out and the blasters on the side of his head, the actor's antenna when he's in combined form. But yeah, I guess it's all right. It's a transformer, you know. Um, I think they could have did something much better with this, though. You know, but this is why we love Hasbro. We love them. We love them. We love them. Because you never know what you're going to get with Hasbro. You really don't. Repaint, remake. I don't know, but it's cool. It works. Mm, I can see it flying, doing its thing. These will act as afterburners. The wings move up like that. You know, you can do a lot of stuff with it. You know, you can pretend a lot. You know, that's why this is for 8 and up. I can definitely see. Well, I can see myself playing with it. I can see my son playing with it, and any other little kid. You know, they would enjoy this. Um, the transformation complexity. Um, I don't think it was too bad. It took me a little bit to figure out, but after I finally did figure it out with the help of instructions and the pictures, it wasn't bad at all. 23 steps is not a lot. And for the most part, you could just look at the box and see how it would turn out. You know, uh, pretty intuitive for the most part. There was a few details that I had to figure out, like when I had to flip the legs inside out so that the arms can go inside the holes in the feet. That's about it. But yeah, it works. Here he is. Now let's see what he looks like with somebody who's close to him in alt mode. Let me move this up. Get back there. All right. And here he is with Silverbolt. And I have Silverbolt hooked up to all this. You see, this is what I was talking about right up under here. How that's the same on both of them. The Silverbolt has landing gear in the back of his head, and Nexus Prime does it, and the landing gear down there. But I also have Silverbolt combined with the rest of the robot. This is how they look. Let me bring it out a little bit so that we can do a little bit more. This is how these guys look together. They both transform into something similar. They both become the torso for their respective robots. Superion, Nexus Prime. It's a lot of similarities in with them, but you can see where they altered a lot of the pieces to make it kind of work, especially underneath a little bit, kind of backwards, but you get the gist of it. Uh, there he is, the Silverbolt. Alright, let's see. Another jet. Here he is with this guy. I forgot his name. I think his name is like Quake or something like that. And I think he's from Transformers Prime, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody would correct me if they know, because I can't remember. Um, I'm kind of lost right now. But this is how these guys look together. Let's see. Pretty cool. Yeah. Except his cockpit opens. Oh, mine doesn't. I really like this. I like this a lot. And then here he is. A good old gamer star screen. Because I think this is gamer star screen. Yeah. Just correct me. Yeah. So many of these joints you just forget sometimes. I like the colors on them. See how they match up a little bit. But this is more of an off burgundy, and this is red. Like brick red. See how they look together. Right there. He's a lot longer than him. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Put back. And last, we have one with a Decepticon car, Stunticon to be exact. And this is good old drag strip. See how these cats look together. Yeah. Make that move, boy. Make that move. Yeah, 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 yeah. No doubt. All right, we're done with that. The foolishness, the foolishness. Yeah. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at him in his upper torso mode. Upper torso. Let's take a look at that. Let me take a look at these instructions real quick. I do not know how to flip into that. I'm telling you right now. Hmm. God dang. Does it even show you? Oh, hell nah. It doesn't show you. All right. Motherfucker. All right. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do around here. 'Cause I've seen a couple videos with him, so I think I can. You know what I mean? I think I can. Let's get this out of here. So far, we got the head up. Head up out of there. It goes like that. I think I saw somebody do something like this. It was something like this. Was it? But this this is weird. It's not. Doesn't make sense. Like would the arms be up like that? Okay, I see. I see. I guess that. Nah, buddy. Nah, that ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. I would think they would have to go like this. Then flip up. And turn around like that. There we go. Yeah, this makes more sense. That makes more sense. So that's that way. Let's get this tabbed in. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Help me. Help me. Dang. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting this tabbed into that little piece right there. Let's see. One, three. Easy. I don't know. Shit. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe it was right the first time. Because it made sense for these. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. There we go. All right. Mm. I don't know. I'll just look. They're crazy, don't it? Look real crazy. You know what? We just gonna pretend that it looks like this. We gonna pretend it looks just like that. And I don't know where would the Enigma combination go? Um, right there and hide. It'll hide right there, right? Unless that makes sense. Does that make sense? What's that? That makes sense. What you think? What you think? I think this is damn close. I think it's damn close. Yeah. Mm. Yep. So that's how he looks like that. And we're not going to do it all, but we are going to put some pads on them. Don't put some pads on them. Some pads and some legs. There we go. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that was not cool. Partner, that was not cool. All right, let's see. That goes off there. That goes in there. That was just right. Okay. So he's. Man, this is really bothering me. I gotta get this in here. Hold on. Damn. I don't know something. I don't know why I'm not able to get that in there. What? This one going in. This one not. Take this off screen a minute. So the faint part right here. Just kind of leave right there. Let's get the legs out. Hold on. There we go. All right. 1 foot, 2 foot. Let's tilt this up a little bit. Jump. Yeah. I'm doing. Dang. This really is a pain. This is supposed to slide like right down onto here. Like that. Or like that. One of these ways. Alright, you know what? Forget all that. This is what he look like with some legs. Forget the arms right now. Here go his arms right here. You see these? These is his arms. Look at that. Picture that. There we go. This is my combiner right here. This is Nexus Prime. Bam! There he go. With the T-Rex arms. There you go. Look at that. Rawr. T-Rex. Rawr. Ain't nobody gonna mess with Nexus Prime now. You can't. He gets you with those T-Rex arms, man. It's a wrap. Look at that. This is how I know it works. See? Because he can hold these guns just like this. And he ready. He ready. You can't tell him nothing. Look at that. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. All right. Let's stop playing. Let's take a look at that head sculpt. Lovely. It's a beautiful head sculpt. Really beautiful. It's a lot similar to his head when he's in his natural form, robot mode. Except a little larger and looks like he was made of Prime. Looked like he evolved from Orion Pax to Optimus Prime, if you know what I mean. Alright, this is how he looks like that, man. Let's get this stuff moved out the way. And get this taken off so we can hurry up and conclude. Alright, we're gonna get him out of his costume. Get him transformed back. And then we can finish off with his final pose. Alright. So we're going back to robot mode now. Back to robot mode. Get the name of the combination up out of there. That's up out of there. Let's move this. Get your head back up. Let's get this stuff tucked back in. I think it was like that. Yeah. There we go. Back. Get the arms back in. Wiggle waggle. And here he is. back in his robot mode. Let's get him armed up real quick. Let's get this back down. Actually, we can let him hold his a combination. Where can he store these at? Gotta be somewhere. No storage. Oh, here we go. Go right there. Now, finish it off. Let's get him looking at this with all his brothers and stuff. All of them. We got Megatronus. Got that guy. Got Prima. You got Vector. You got Alpha Trion. We got Micronus. Amalgamus. Let's make some room. Let's make some room. We got Solus. We got Quintus. And Micronus. So far, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 of the 13 primes right here. What you think? You think this is gonna turn out pretty good? This set? If you're in for all the 13 primes, let me know. Hit me up in the comments and let me know. Tell me what you think of Nexus Prime. Tell me if you're gonna get them. Tell me if you like them. Tell me if you have them. If you can, tell me about your shelf and the way that you got your stuff set up. Do you have what's this called? Star Convoy. Do you have him? The Titan one. I don't have him. I'm thinking about getting him. I'm really probably going to get him. But he's a little bit too tall for my shelf. The shelf, specific shelf that I have these guys on anyway. I'll have to move him. And once again, I got your boy from Toy Dojo. And thanks for hanging out with me tonight. This is a long overdue live stream. And this is King Rouse Reviews. Thanks for hanging out with me once again. And do me a favor and like and subscribe, man. It don't cost you anything. That's all you got to do. Come join my club. Come join my club. Peace out. Till next time. One. till all are one.